Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking basketball wives. Today we got to talk an update video in regards to Jackie Christie, putting those paws on her daughter, but her daughter started first. So both of her daughters have since come out, you guys, as well as Ming Lee. And we're going to get into what Jackie's other daughter had said, because she gets into a back and forth with Monise Slaughter. No. So she says the following. So this is Takari. She says she doesn't even know our mom. If she did, she would only try to protect her. She didn't deserve to be done like this on her platform, and that is all. Monise responds and says, now Takari, you doing a lot, sis. At one point, this was you, and we were all defending you too. You was hollering neglect and that you were a victim of Jackie, so I guess I'm a little confused. If you're not going to talk about it, don't talk about it. Because you sure did go through the comments and respond to dang near everybody to talk about it. And it was your mom first. Now it's your sister. So if you're going to address anyone, address your sister. Because let's also be clear, was it not you that posted something after one of the episodes aired and nobody reported on it until your sister addressed you publicly, just as you had done her publicly? But we never saw your response to her response and your initial public shade/outreach. So then Takari responds, everybody keeps saying that they're confused. That is because it is my business. Laughing emoji. Also, you've never seen me attack my mom. The only reason you know about me is because I will speak about the cast for years. What you saw is me defend myself against claims of being a con artist and a scammer for having a GoFundMe for my hurt child. The internet and the show took my son's accident and made it about a donation. I didn't bring this info to y'all. My book was by my side and what y'all see going on. Another thing, I said what I said. My mom wouldn't be out here facing the world alone if they all left or whatever. I didn't speak on their fight. That's their issue. I've addressed what I wanted to. Have a good day. And so then Monise, she keeps going on and on and on. And then Takari, her last couple of responses was like, I don't have too much hurt in me. You saw me address my mom the first couple of seasons of the show emotionally but calmly. So no, I wouldn't have seized the opportunity to hurt Jackie. That's your heart and your mentality. Can't put that on me. Also, ma'am, Chantel and Brittany were addressed. You must have missed it. I waited on live for them to come to confront me with their allegations, to speak to some folks that have their own allegations against her, and they ended up not coming. So that was that. And so then, you guys, we hear from Ming Lee, one of the cast members from the show. And Ming Lee says the following, you guys, after seeing the episode. So she gets on her Instagram stories and she says, Jackie, I'm gonna keep it real. After watching last night's episode and thinking back to how everything played out in real time, I owe you an apology. If anything I said or did came off offensive, that was never my intention, and I'm truly sorry. I was under the impression you swung first, and that shaped how I saw it, but watching it back, whoa, it hit different. I don't condone violence at all, and it was hard to watch. As a mom, I understand where your emotions were coming from. Anybody in your shoes would have felt the same. This whole situation reminded me to stay out of family business and focus on my own DAMN business. I really do hope you can all heal from this, because that's what was tough to witness. And so then, you guys, we hear from Chantel, because Chantel is getting dragged all up and through this internet, because everybody who, whether you're a parent or not, they're like, listen, I'm not going to put hands on my mama. I'm not going to put hands on my mama. I'm not going to push my mama. I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to do that. There is a level of respect that is, listen, if we're not getting along or we disagree, whatever, that is when you take a breath. That is when y'all don't speak or whatever else. But violence? No. So here goes Chantel, y'all. Chantel's like, I'll start by saying, if you never dealt with a toxic mother, then you have no idea what it feels like. As painful as it's been to watch these moments of my life play out on TV, I know my younger self is proud of the woman who finally stood up for herself. The truth is, the dynamic isn't rare. It happens in more families than we'd like to admit. Narcissism, jealousy, lies, lack of accountability, gaslighting, ABUSE, hiding, ASSAULT, etc. We were just taught to keep it in-house and suffer in silence. I choose to break that cycle. What you witnessed was a masterclass in narcissism, someone lighting the fire behind the scenes and then walking away so you look like the arsonist. No. What? I know what really happened on and off camera all season long, so no, the internet cannot bully me into submission. Y'all know the TV character, I know the mother. She touched my arm, I pushed her off of me, she swung, plain and simple. It's unfortunate things played out like this way, and I wish it never happened, but if you knew our history, then you'd know that this was a long time coming. I may not be proud of all of my choices this season, but I'm also not ashamed. This is my real life, and I doubt anyone judging me lives a perfect one. I see the hate mail, I see the judgment, but I also see the messages that say, I've dealt with this too. This reminds me so much of my situation. To those of you with a heart and understanding, I see you. She forgot to insert that. I did, because of the grammar. And I appreciate your vulnerability. To those of you who've met me with threats, vile statements, and extreme judgment, may you never understand my plight. Celebrating my darkest moments says more about you than what it will ever about me. Who's celebrating this, by the way? Please let me know who's celebrating this. I've always been misunderstood, and this chapter of my life is no different, but I will answer to God. I'm not perfect to strangers who will never walk a step in my shoes. No, we're not about to insert God like this, because that's not how you treat your parents, you guys. Like, what are we doing? I will keep my head up high and my peace to focus as I continue to grow as a mother, as a wife, and as a woman. Listen, we'll see how long you're still a wife out here, and we're just putting hands on people like this and flying off the handle like this. Like it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Listen, me saying not putting your hands on your parents, not doing X, Y, and Z to your parents is not absolving or saying that Jackie's a perfect person. We know how Jackie Christie moves, but I don't understand. I need to know how old some people are, because back in the day, back in the 90s, this is the same Jackie Christie who was out here at every single NBA game, whether it was a home or away game. If you went to see your favorite NBA team, and you were at the home game and they were coming in from the Kings or whatever, the Sacramento Kings, you were likely to see Jackie Christie, because Jackie Christie was like, listen, there is going to be no groupies or whatever else, or I am here. I've got time. I knew what type of time Jackie Christie was on back then, before the existence of Basketball Wives, because I am a sports fan. I already knew what type of time she was on. So if she's on this type of time with any type of alleged groupies or anybody allegedly trying to get it done, Christie, I knew she'd be on that type of time with her kids, and anybody else can get it. So I have no idea why people are acting brand new. I have no idea why Chantel thought that she was going to try to roll up on her mom. And then when she left, she should have left the first time. But she did not like the response that she got from Jackie. So she wanted something to get more provocative and get more animated so that she could play the victim. And I've seen it time and time again. Listen, nobody on this earth is perfect. Listen, there's different things that go on in various families, you guys. But there's a way to handle it, and there's a way not to handle it. And violence is never the answer. Like I keep saying, you're better off not speaking to the relative than to do this. Because everybody who has a parent, or everybody who is a parent, is looking at this from the perspective of like, listen, I would have tried to defend myself too. I would have tried to defend myself too if my child is coming at me like this. And for people who are children, who are like, listen, even if I don't have the best relationship, I would never do this to my parents. And the worst part about it is that this is all national TV. This clip has gone viral all over the world. that this is how you're doing your mom. That is the root of the issue, Chantel. You're not seeing the bigger picture. That we know that there's issues. We know Jackie Christie's got issues in her family. We're not talking about that. We're talking about how you could not handle this in a mature fashion and you got gassed up by the castmates on Basketball Wives because they don't have the cojones to go at Jackie Christie themselves. So you got used to go after Jackie for them, and you don't see that. You don't compute that. Just like I said earlier in the video, how the sister, how she saw how the show manipulated a situation involving her child in her GoFundMe and tried to diminish it and turn it into something she is not. She understands the platform that her mom is on. She understands what the show can do to people. You did not understand the assignment, Chantel. So there's two bigger issues at play here. The one is how you are trying to resolve issues with your mom and resorting to violence, right? And even if she did touch your arm, that doesn't warrant you pushing her. That doesn't warrant you pushing her and throwing shoes at your mom, throwing heels, throwing stilettos at your mama, hoping that it scratches her face or harms her. Like, what are we doing? You got gassed up because these other girls are too afraid. And I'm calling them girls. Ming Lee was the only one who had the balls to come out and give an apology. But everybody else, where's Evelyn at? Well, where is everybody else at to say, you know what, I was wrong? Because the same Evelyn doesn't want you to talk about her daughter. Make it make sense. You can't talk about her daughter and the dysfunctional whatever situationship with her baby daddy, the gay. But y'all all egg on Chantel to go after Jackie, and this is what happens. And y'all not getting a reunion this season. It's not a good look, Chantel. And that's the piece you're missing. You're missing the piece that this was wrong to come at your mom this way. And it was wrong for you to be so angry with your mom that you allowed these co-stars of hers who do not give a crap about you, but used you to go after Jackie because they're afraid to do so themselves. And look what has happened. Look what has happened. You are getting dragged up and down through this internet, and nobody from the cast has come to your defense. So that says something too. Ming Lee at least said, listen, look at here, like Jackie, I misjudged the whole situation. But the fact that the same co-stars that gassed you up, Chantel, where are they? They are nowhere to be found to speak publicly on your behalf. And that should tell you everything that you need to know, Chantel, that you went too far and that you are out of control. Make it make sense. So there is that. That is it. That is all for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.